Four Midwest Guys presents The Mandalorian Trailer Review.
Hello everybody out there, welcome to Four Midwest Guys Presents The Mandalorian Trailer Review, and I am your host B. Willie. In fact, I am the only one here today. As you can see, the chair next to me is empty. I am flying solo, if you will. I am piloting the Millennium Falcon all by myself. So Mr. Brian Eckenbauer couldn't be with me today, and I really wanted to get this out tonight while everything was fresh in my mind and try to get this out to you as quickly as I could, because I had a lot of thoughts, and I just felt like I really had to throw something out there. So I threw a quick did a little bit of graphics work real quick last night when I heard about the trailer, and then obviously I just threw some music together real quick. So not my best production value, as you guys might be used to some of the other podcasts, but hopefully that'll change, and going forward we'll go back to that level when I have a little bit more time to prepare. But with that said, let's just start off by watching the trailer. I'll mute my mic, we'll just sit back, watch the trailer, and then I'll go over my thoughts on everything that's in it. So let's do that.
Bounty hunting is a complicated profession. Don't you agree?
Okay, what a great trailer. Obviously, right off the bat, you get the feel that this is a real, the gritty Star Wars is back. That used feel is back. It's even more so. I think it's a testament to the time period that we're in, because, this is post Return of the Jedi. So the galaxy's been through not only the Clone Wars, but the Empire's oppression, and then the rebellion, the war to free the galaxy has happened. So it's been wrecked and then wrecked again, and I think that really comes through, especially with the ruin scene with the arch. You see that right off the bat, you see the stormtroopers' heads on pikes. So it's a testament that the Empire is no longer in control, and that the people are taking maybe their revenge on the Empire a little bit, and they're getting their butts kicked a little bit everywhere. And speaking of that, it's going to be interesting to see if this is going to tie into any of the Aftermath novel, and as we see the Empire fall and the seeds of the First Order take off for unknown space. I wonder if we'll see that at any point. Probably not this season, but maybe next season or somewhere down the line. But it would be interesting to see, because we're in that time period, and there's really not much out there. This is really our first Star Wars TV show. Finally, we have a live action Star Wars TV show, guys. How long have we waited? How long have we asked for this? We heard about the Star Wars Underground, Star Wars 1313 video game that was going to go with it. It never happened, and now we're finally getting it. And maybe it's even was born from that. It has that gritty feel. It has it's almost a spaghetti western kind of feel to me. Kind of the good, the bad, the ugly, kind of sort of, in a way. And is this? I get the feeling just from the tone of this is not really for kids. Maybe the first Star Wars material that's not written for children. This one looks kind of dark. I mean, if you see the Star Wars, right? I mean, you get it right with the stormtroopers' heads through spikes, and you can kind of see the blood, you kind of see the guts, maybe hanging out in the bottom or some sort of, shroud or something. Anyway, soaked in blood. Anyway, you kind of get the idea that this is definitely not your. It's not written for that. I think it's written more for us. Maybe the first time, us that grew up watching the original trilogy, the kids that watched the prequel generation. It's for us. I mean, this is kind of what we've been wanting. We've been wanting that kind of dark, grittier Star Wars for a long time. The adult Star Wars, if you will. It'll be interesting to see. I'm gonna, I was hoping to watch this with my daughter, but to be honest, I think I'm gonna have to watch this episode by episode and see how it goes, because it definitely has a more adult theme feel to it. Definitely PG-13. I won't say rated R. I don't know which direction. I don't think it'll go that far. But still, this is kind of what we've been clamoring to. It's kind of like this is it. This is what we've been asking for all these years. So hopefully that's what we're getting. The other thing I noticed, not a lot of dialogue in this trailer. Compared to Star Wars Celebration 2019, if you've seen that sizzle reel, I think that's what they called it. And even the first 10 or 12 minutes of the first episode, they showed both at Celebration, and there's a lot more dialogue there that we saw in Star Wars Celebration than we saw here. There was like one line from the old man, stating that bounty hunting is not an easy profession, is it? And that's all we get. And at least from Star Wars Celebration, there was a lot of dialogue, a lot of back and forth. Anyway, so it's kind of interesting. So that makes me think this isn't so much a full trailer, because it's only 1 minute and 35 seconds. Number one, I think this is just to give people who haven't seen anything or don't know anything about the Mandalorian yet. This is the teaser trailer. I think we're going to see another trailer, probably closer to launch or after launch even, maybe, or right before, which is going to be November 12th when Disney Plus launches, by the way. So, yeah, I think this is definitely a teaser trailer for us, and I think we're going to get more, which is great. Pardon me, I'm used to having somebody to bounce myself off of, so just bear with me. I'm not used to the one-on-one thing so much. But, yeah, it's just really, I don't know, it seems like we're going to go to a lot of different worlds. That's the other thing I wanted to talk about. We saw not just the desert, we saw the ruins, we saw what looks like a marshland that they're flying over, which I don't think we ever really had in Star Wars of any kind before, not that kind of environment. And so we're going to go to a lot of different worlds and new worlds, which is great. I mean, that's just anything that expands the lore of Star Wars, planet, story, what myth-wise, any of that. That just adds to the story, makes it that much better. So I love that. I love the idea of going to new places we haven't seen before. That's great, as far as I'm concerned. The Death Troopers were back. I thought that was cool. Obviously, they're still around, a remnant of them anyway. So we saw regular Stormtroopers as well, which was more in the Star Wars Celebration trailer, but that was cool. And and I love the carbon freeze. The guy's stuck and he's like, in the carbon freeze or whatever, the bounty, he's put him in carbon freeze. Great throwback to Return of the Jedi. Great throwback to Mr. Boba Fett, and just kind of reminding people of, oh yeah, for those who are maybe not even Star Wars fans at all, go, oh yeah, that's that character, or at least that's the same kind of gear that he wore. So a nice little reminder and a great little Easter egg, a little geek out moment for everybody else, I thought. So, overall, just a really good trailer. Nothing huge, nothing spectacular. It was spectacular, don't get me wrong. I was expecting a little bit more. I actually thought this was going to be the full trailer. And I was like, that's it? Give me more. Where's the rest of it? But, no, I think this is the teaser trailer, guys, and there'll be more to come. And I'll make sure to cover it here with you guys. In fact, I probably should have made this teaser trailer, but I made the graphic last night for this. But, so teaser trailer looks great. you know, where's it gonna go? What's the story? Not really sure yet. Obviously, from the Star Wars Celebration, we find out he's taking a bounty, a high bounty from the Empire or some form of the Empire to find somebody, but that's about all we know. Other than that, it's wide open. Can't wait. November 12th can't get here soon enough. You know, I'm ready to sign up. Take my money now, Disney. Here, I'll be more than happy to pay it just for what I just saw today alone, even if I hadn't seen anything else before. Visually stunning, by the way. You can definitely tell they're using that. I think they call it what did John Favreau say? It was like a game generator kind of technology that they're using. And then they had giant digital back screens, and you couldn't really tell. I was looking pretty hard, and the only thing that looked maybe not quite as cinematic is maybe the space battle scene, but that was real quick scene. But otherwise, it looks fantastic. I mean, it looks just like a Star Wars movie, and if we're getting an 8-hour, 10-hour Star Wars movie, sign me up every time. And imagine all the time that we're going to have to get deep into character development, you know, really deep into the Star Wars lore, the Easter eggs. I'm sure they're all going to be there for the super fan as well as the casual fan as well as the new fan. So welcome to Adult Star Wars. Welcome to the very first Star Wars TV show. Heck yeah, and hopefully there'll be much more to come, and make sure we're going to cover it episode by episode here, review as well as any other trailers and whatnot that come out. So this has been B. Willie, and thanks for joining me for my solo The Mandalorian, we'll call it teaser trailer review. All right, you guys have a good day, and may the Force be with you always.